What's up everyone? I'm going to show you how I made my song, Pure Water 2.0. So about 3 years ago, I was messing with this app called My Singing Monsters Composer. And I wanted to make this quote-unquote island called Pure Water. I would continue this on for like Pure Plant, Pure Earth, Pure Cold, so on and so on. So for this one, I decided to come up with a melody that matched up with the name, which is Pure Water. So that's where this comes in. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm going to show you which monsters on that app correlate to which instruments in the actual Pure Water 2.0 song. So for Toe Jammer, instead of Toe Jammer, I used this droplet synth sound. And for Quibble, and instead of Pango, the one who makes clicking sounds with its beak, I used clapping, which was an interesting choice. And this one's also an interesting one because Scups, you know, like the one that makes like the suction cup sounds, I didn't actually add like those parts in there, at least the suction parts. I added the that sound it made, and I used an open hi-hat for it. And instead of rare shell beat, and the difference between rare shell beat and normal shell beat on Composer is that one has reverb and one does not. Rare shell beat has reverb, and I added reverb to these drums, so listen to this. And I think this one is like the closest to its actual monster sound, which is Pummel. And I used this. It sounds like exactly like Pummel. It's like a dry bass drum sound. And for Congle, I used this Chinese kit. So Rare Riff in My Singing Monsters Composer makes the bass sound instead of the electric guitar sound, because normal riff makes the electric guitar sound. But yeah, instead of Rare Riff, I used this bass. It's a good bass line too. So instead of Rare Thumpies, which make the steel pan sound, I used this thing called Bright Swelling Synth. And don't worry, in Pure Water 3.0, I will include those steel drums again. Like, I'll incorporate them a little. So here's what this sounds like. And instead of the dipsters, I used this. Okay, so this is where it starts to get a little weird in terms of monster comparisons, but I used this instead of Octopus. You know, the one who goes shoo-I-do-I-do. Okay, this one's the funniest. I used this, it's called Classic Clean Guitar. I used a guitar instead of Flog. What the heck was I thinking? Gosh dang it. And instead of Fong Pre, the violin one, I used this string sustain. Well, still violins. And instead of geode, I used these liquid crystal sounds. And instead of DJ's electric bass drum sound, I used this modern 909 bass drum, which I think sounds pretty cool. It's just like this, pretty much the entire song. And with a few finishing touches, we have our song. Also, Pure Water 3.0 comes out August 22nd.